Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the JustDoorToolZ. Their part number 911, which is their, it's called a panic strap is what it is. There are two versions of this, and the only difference is how long the strap is for different door heights. And what this tool is used for is it's simply a way, you know, if you've installed anything ever, oftentimes you said, if I just had one more arm, it'd be a lot easier. You're doing this, well, you really need a third arm at times, or a helper with you. But someone to help you do something that's pretty safe to do with a little bit of assistance is where this strap will come into play. So what this is, and I'll show you the documentation. This will strap itself to the top of the door. Then you'll have this long lead that will hang down. You can adjust it. Okay, this is for doors that are 6'8" in height. The overall length as it comes out of the factory to the underside of the strap at the top, or the bracket at the top, is about 46 inch. And then the length that I have from the buckle is 24 inch. So if I reduce that, if I bring that all the way down, I'm going to pick up, you know, that 24 inch length. So we'll be able to get this from almost 4 foot to about 6 foot in length, that kind of thing. No, sorry, it would be 5 foot in length. You're only going to get half of that. So the way that this is used is you're going to hook this to the top of the door, and then as the manufacturer's data shows, you can hang something in here. So in the event where I'm trying to install that panic device, as they show, and mark some holes of what I'm drilling, it's hard to hold that whole panic device up. If you're doing a Von Dupper 99 or, you know, any grade 1 exit device, those things, they're heavy. Getting it all on the door, if you're working on the door while it's vertical, you're going to need some help. Doing it laying flat is definitely a good idea. Allows you to place and position and measure and mark everything a lot easier, in my opinion. But, you know, the door's hung. There's lots of hardware attached already. I don't want to remove it all. It's a continuous hinge. That's a minimum of 30 screws to remove. So you're going to install the hardware with it hanging in the frame. And this strap is, while it's not inexpensive, you know, if you've got 20 exit devices to do, yeah, this is easy to justify. This nylon strap, it's about 2 inch wide, red in color, okay? It's specifically intended for this type of device, but the other piece of hardware that I don't like to install is our kick plates. Kick plates can be a bit of a hassle because you know, if you're trying to do it on the door, those are always better laying down. But this kind of concept could help you with a kick plate as well, as long, you know, you've got it kind of positioned. If you can get it straight to where you want it, sure, that would make lots of sense. You know, that hardware is going to need to be really close to where it needs to be so that it's level in order to get those holes screwed. And while I've never used this, I can envision, well, there's going to be some testing while I get that strap length set correctly. But after it's set correctly, if you're doing one type of installation, you certainly should be able to tear through it pretty quickly. There are instructions included with this. Let's switch to the screen view now, and we'll take a closer look at the manufacturer's supply data. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Here is the manufacturer's listing in our site. Our listing of this manufacturer's product in our site. An image showing it installed. I'll show you a better picture of it in a moment. Tool that balances and holds a panic device while you install the device on the door. Adjustable to the desired level. You know, before we get there, let me show you the other size. There's ones for taller doors. 9, 10-foot tall doors. Okay. Longer strap, obviously, is the difference. Adjustable to the desired level. A good starting point would be about 2 inches below the center line of the panic device. meaning what you set your strap down to. Because when that strap opens up, you cradle your hardware inside of there. Available size, this is for 6 to 8 foot length doors. Okay. Made in USA. Now, here is basically a version of what's included. This picture here on the right really shows what the concept is, helping you get it installed. I like how this gentleman has it strapped around the center, which means he's not carrying the weight of the device. If he had it over here, strapped over here, you know, his left hand, his left arm is going to be holding all of that weight. So this is pretty nice. Obviously, you've got to have some control over it. This can slide out if it's not controlled. Another view showing what it looks like, more pictures, etc. You now fully get the concept, I think. Now there are images below this video showing what it looks like when it ships to you. That should be shown upside down, but nonetheless. I'll have that rotated before you're seeing it. Okay. The panic strap. Showing a close-up of the buckle with the nylon webbing. There's one more image to show, and it's here. Just showing it somewhat unrolled. Okay. Now there's a video, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page as seen here, where you can pull up not only all of the Just Door tools that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to their product catalog. The product catalog is neat. You're certainly going to find tools that you are familiar with, and you're likely going to see some others that you didn't realize there was a tool for that. And I don't know the people behind JustDoorToolZ beyond just speaking to people on the telephone, you know, about processing orders. But whomever came up with some of these ideas, a couple of things are clear, at least to me. This person has a lot of field experience, and this person is extremely intelligent. You know, door holders, door carts, door lifters, those aren't unique to JustDoorToolZ at all. But as I scroll through, and this concept isn't unique, this template, but these permanent templates are really great. This is what we sell most from JustDoorToolZ. Whether it be your common LCN 4041 all the way to a Cal Royal knockoff version of it, we've sold a lot of those templates, and they work. They're simple, they're easy. Once you understand how they work, which takes all of about 30 seconds, you'll know how all of them work. Okay. They have VIX bits. If you're installing hinges without this, you're doing it wrong. A VIX bit is the right way to pre-drill those holes every time. Our door strap. Shim stock. Education on how to use it. Door hinge tweakers if you need to bend the swag on the hinge leaf. This material is not a JustDoorToolZ product, but they distribute those for the manufacturer. Door pressure gauge. Whether or not you have used this, you will very likely someday wish you had one, because you'll need to show or know what the pressure is of a door. So this wax, Bertha's butt wax. There was a customer I had in the mid-90s, and he raved about having wax on all of his cutting tools, his drill bits. He said he raved. He got substantially greater amount of lifespan because he's really keeping the drill bit cool, reduces heat. Absolutely. Thread coating oil is nice, and that's what I use on a small job, but it also requires a lot of cleanup. This wax isn't going to require the same cleanup in my experience. Repair parts. You know, like I had said earlier, this person who come up with this idea, they've clearly encountered problems in the field. And I don't know how they're manufacturing it, but probably some CNC machinery. Wooden templates for doing different lock types. These are not uncommon, whether you're doing hinges or sauce or conventional hinges. I've never used one of their systems like this, but wouldn't hesitate to do so. more routing templates made of wood. They also have the frame Templar, and there are people who buy this tool from us. I stock one at all times. This allows you to get that 3/8 dimple in the frame. There's a more crude way to do it, involving a cold chisel that you've ground down to a point and a big hammer with a stabilizing tube underneath, and you just start whacking the daylights out of it. This tool is going to be a little bit more civilized on the work when when you need to field dimple something. Then other door routing tools are here. Obviously a mortise pocket maker. This metal stud, center a metal stud within a door frame. Yeah, I've never used this, but I understand the concept because, you know, it's the quality, the accuracy with which studs and drywall are put up are not as accurate as someone building a flight of stairs out of, you know, mahogany lumber. You know, less concern over it being accurate. Obviously, a door size. If you're going out to the field to investigate what's wrong, the frame spreader is going to help you in terms of just knowing if you've got a good clearance between there. Temporary door lock. There are other people who make these. This is a unique design based on this. You want to be able to have a lockup. You're doing work at a mall, and you've got a temporary door that's on there. What are these? So some training CDs. Not unlike, I suppose, this video to a certain extent. And there you go. And like I had said, the most common item that we sell from this manufacturer is going to be their closer, their permanent closer templates. I've got a video on the 4040, 4041 version here. If you're interested in those, if you put up closers, I had a client maybe 2 months ago order 2 or 3 of them because they had 60 closers to do. They wanted to get them done fast. And, you know, you can make your own template. There's no problem with that. In fact, if I'm going to do a job and it's more than one, I'm going to take the hour to make myself a template. Then I'm going to do both of them in 5 minutes each. You can make your own, but then you have to possess the knowledge to make your own, or who's going to do the work has to be able to make their own. All the thinking is done. These are not inexpensive, but what you're paying for is all of the trial and error it took for this person to get to this point. So I highly recommend the tool. Let's wrap up this video on camera. If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it. In conclusion, if you have any questions on this material, please let us know. Allow a couple days, if we don't have it in stock, to get something shipped. JustDoorToolZ is here in Florida, as are we. They don't drop ship. They sell only through distribution and do not drop ship. If I don't have it, I've got to bring it from them to me, and then I ship it out. So plan ahead. Sometimes with tools and templates, no one's planning ahead. But do so if you can. Consider a 3-day turnaround for sure to get something moved out. Any questions on the 911 strap for 6 through 8 foot doors or any other JustDoorToolZ product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.